Hi everyone, welcome. This is another solo sandwich show hang. Good to have you with us. It's nice. Thanks for all the people who've already checked in tonight. So we'll say hello to Artfully Crick and Lady of Here and There. I really appreciate you being here. It's really good to have you here. So this stream was originally scheduled for yesterday, but what it was a lot. Like it's just kind of absorbing the grief of that, absorbing the grief of losing our, our our lovely pup Toby, who was really so good to our friend the Carrot for years, and was a huge part of the Pets of Twitch tournament. I mean, it's kind of an amazing story, the story of Toby. And I know Carrot will have more on that, I'm sure, whenever we see Carrot again on chat. Um, but what an incredibly beautiful crossbreed Toby was, because Toby was essentially had the body of a husky, but the coat was entirely white in color, and so just a remarkable pup, and one who was really friendly and really um, unbelievable. Just like the lengths to which um, Toby could provide a companionship, and just such a huge fighter, such an incredible underdog story, literally an underdog story. So uh, that was hard, just to know that a friend is a friend, a good friend, Carrot, is like hurting like she is. And we, in the summer, I got to go to Toronto and I got to meet Carrot. I got to meet Mothman too. Mothman is Carrot's partner, of course, and I got to meet Toby, and Toby was just the kindest, gentlest. For a dog that big to be so gentle, it's pretty amazing. But what a friendly, really, and just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful being. So that was hard. And then horror host Joe, we talked about. I'm very late to this to addressing horror host Joe. Horror host Joe died only a week ago tonight. And so the cause of death was a heart attack. It was horror host Joe's nephew Clint who reported the news on EBX Aaron's server, and from there a lot of people found out about it. And Joe is just a constant in a lot of people's chats. And I would even say like maybe would not necessarily be the loudest person in the chat, but always the most supportive. And we were certainly no strangers to Joe's presence. Even as recent as last Wednesday's stream, Joe was in the chat from time to time, and that was always so nice to see Joe. And Joe was really was really supportive. Like you would see Joe in a lot of music streams, but obviously the one that most people think of is EBX Aaron, and Aaron's just hurting, like, and I can't blame Aaron for hurting, like Aaron's hurting. Um, and the other thing about Joe is like horror host Joe, big fan of horror genre as you would expect, hosted a podcast, hosted a TV show dedicated to horror films and horror TV. Um, so Joe had a pretty good history of his own. So to pass away from a heart attack at only, I understand it was 67 years old, is most unexpected and just nothing anybody saw coming. I will say too that Joe was a really big fan of the Sandwich Show, which I am grateful for. I mean, I don't do music normally. I mean, I do music sometimes, but not all the time. And Joe liked like every single story I put out on Instagram. Pretty close to that. Like I would see, I go through the stories and look for reactions, and Joe would like almost all of them, like which is like really nice of him to do. I didn't always think every one of them deserved a like, but most of them, yes, I did. But yeah, and so when that week last weekend when I would going through Instagram stories and just checking reactions, what have you, and not seeing Joe's reaction, that was weird. That was sad. It was strange. Yeah. Lady of Here and There. And again, really good to see you, my friend. Lady says Joe was everywhere. Joe was always nice to have around. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Joe ever had a bad thing to say about anybody, which is really, really something to say to and I can't make that claim. I can't make I genuinely don't hate a lot of people, but that's not true of everyone. I mean, there are people that probably deserve the scorn of any most normal human being. I don't want to get too specific about that, but naturally you're gonna have people that you may not care for. But Joe was always so. I mean, I always felt like he took the high road and all those kind of things, and yeah, it doesn't take much just to always be there, say hello to other people in the chat. I mean, that was just one of the coolest things. Like, just goes to show. Who could be talking? Who could he be talking about? I'm trumped. I mean, stumped. So yes, those people are out there. um, but anyway, going back to Joe, it's just amazing. Yeah. Let me see. Set title: Chatter and Music in Memory of HorrorHostJoe. Yeah. Wait, did I not set the title? I thought I said that already. Interesting. Okay. But Mocker, good to see you. How's it going? Congrats on your 17-day. I think it was 17-day subathon. Hope you're doing well. Victor says, I'm surprised that I've never run into him. And that's the thing. I think her host Joe was always. I feel like the other thing about Joe is like, I think it's, as I mentioned, I feel like he was always like the quiet supporter, and I do remember every time I saw Joe in chat, I would always say hi, and but I understand if not everybody's familiar with Joe, because there's it's kind of like this. It's hard. It just depends on what kind of channels you're in. But Joe is primarily with the music community, so like a lot of music channels. So I think the ones I saw Joe at the most were, besides EBX Aaron, which is clearly his jam. That was like his place. That was his home. That's the second. That was his home. After that, I think you would probably see him in, like, I think he would pop in on the Sashi Boom stream a lot, and I would say Kathleen L. I think I've seen him at Willa Stevens. Like I've seen him in a bunch of channels, but so it's understandable. No shame if you don't remember Joe in particular chat. So, but he was definitely in a lot of channels, yeah, and he's been here too. But maybe not every single night, but certainly pretty often, like once a week. I think we'd see Joe here just to say hi. It's always good to see Joe. Crix Mocker says, I took out the thing about the bits. Oh, you took out the thing about the. All right, that's fair. That's fair. But with that being said, we are still taking your bits for the Mocker play song. That goal remains, but perhaps respectfully. Yeah. Respectfully. That's fair. That's fair. Maybe we'll get into that more on a different stream. I do have a dono goal up tonight. It's just for tonight. If anybody wants to see me eat a McRib, the goal is only $35. So, any tips for that I would mostly greatly appreciate, but not a priority at all. The goal is fine, but have it first in the title or reminiscing. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Because I was thinking like, when I scheduled the stream for Wednesday, I was gonna like put this first and then the other part at the end. And then like when I just flipped it around today, but I didn't really put that much thought into it. So I think that's a good idea. So I think we can get to that later. This is definitely it's not necessary to jump in on that right now. Maybe later in the stream we can change the title again. That's fine. But yeah, Crixer says that's basically what make rebuild costs. I mean, yeah, that's a slight. I mean, it is more expensive. I wouldn't say 35. I mean, it's just like, but yeah, for the most part, yeah, it's definitely more than before. What's interesting is like the Chili's 10 for like 3 for $10. It's like better than McDonald's and it costs less. It's interesting. That's bizarre math, but it's true. Like I've been to Chili's and I've had their 3 for $10. It's really good, especially for $10. 32 plus tax. But yeah, but no, it's amazing. I went That's kind of the first thing I did. Like when I found out. Actually, we found out while we were raiding out. Like we found out um, at Carla's channel. I wouldn't normally raid a channel that was doing a memorial thing because we feel like you don't want to disrupt that. But after I told King like feel let Carlo know like we understand what's going on. We'll come in, very subtly and casually, like a subtle casual raid, and we did. And Carlo was most appreciative. I was very surprised how much he was crying. Like I've never seen Carlo cry like that, but I understand why. Horror Host Joe was at Carlo's a lot. Like I remember, yeah, he was definitely a big fan of Carlo's work too. So and the people at Carlo's channel were just like also crying, and it makes sense. I understand it completely. Um, and when you see someone who's always been a big part of the um of the experience, and then they're gone, yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Lady says, I gotta go to bed. It's 2:30 a.m. here. Stay lurking though. Have a wonderful stream, everyone. Much love. Thank you, lady. Thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate you. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah. Um, and yeah, this is kind of the plan. Like I think I was going to. Crickster says, if I die, please throw a party and bork everything. Oh my gosh, absolutely, absolutely. For someone who's been part of this channel from pretty much the entire history, yeah, it's the least we could do. It's the least we could do. But I'd be glad to do that. I'm also like watching the Thursday night football game as we do this, but I did want to just spend like the first part of the stream like just getting into that. And Roma says, "Can we do that without you're having to die?" Yeah, maybe that's a better idea actually. Yeah, yeah. Oh hey, Carrot, listening from the road. No sadness, just borking. No, I'm down with that. That sounds great. Um, yeah, working. I mean, yes, but when I do party time, very well. And Carrot, so good to see you. Shout out to the Carrot. Um, yeah, we're spending the first few minutes of the stream just kind of getting into um what I thought is kind of overdue. Just like some words just to just thank horror host Joe and also Toby. And we mentioned at the top like how just incredible a friend Toby was to Carrot in particular, and of course Mothman, and literally everybody. Like I was just saying earlier in the chat, like Toby is one of the friendliest people I've ever met in person, and so that was awesome to meet Toby. Like when I did in the summer, so it's just such a huge part, a huge storyline. It was a huge, honestly, just like in a lot of ways, Toby stole the show at the Pets of Twitch tournament. It was amazing just to see the upset. Toby going up against a number like going against literally a top dog and like Clive, and then pulling the upset. Um, and then pushing pushing Sean Spencer Cat to the limit in the Sweet 16 round. Like, and Ryan and I were just going crazy over it. It was like, I'll never forget that. Like, I'll never forget that. It was just incredible just to see that. So when things like this happen, and when they happen so quickly, it's like, um, it's yeah, it's you feel for your friends. Um, yeah, and there was one other I was mentioning, but maybe I won't get too much into it in stream. But I know that. But let's just say um, another participant in the Pets of Twitch tournament. It's kind of having a tough go, and it's in Discord. I think I mentioned in Discord. So our thoughts and our sympathies to our friend having to go through that. And then there's actually even another friend I had who lost their kitty recently. It was so sad, and just yeah, life will go on. time will heal, but it's always tough to lose someone that you care that much about. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rain, how's it going? Carrots is driving. Don't have a lot of typing, but I love you all. Thanks. Thank you. You know, and it just kind of like gives you an opportunity just like to take to appreciate the ones that you do have around you and give them a hug when you can. Um, thanks, Mocker, and thanks for thanks for helping me out too with the stream title. Like you're right. It was a good idea to pivot that. Um, it hasn't been a great week for me. I'm just gonna be honest. Like it's going through that, and then just all the work stuff and all the chaos, and my movement moving out at the end of the month. It's just like a lot of stuff right now. It's just my head's not on straight right now, but I'm doing the best I can, and I'm glad we got to have a good time with Courtney the other night. Like that was really great. Um, very good, very good show. I hope Courtney enjoyed her time with us as much as we did, because it was great. It was really fun to chat with Courtney. Yeah. Crickster says plus, yeah, the weather was not helping. Driving home from the immediate care center, that was a train wreck. Oh, and then trying to park at the pharmacy, and then trying to get out of the pharmacy. It was something. So it's really nice to just be home. Yeah, the roomie's about to move out, but it's a good story though. It's a good story. It's just it's just drama for me because I have to figure out how to make up the difference in rent. I can do it, but I want to at least try for a month and then see what happens. But with that being said, I think what I'm gonna do is with the rent situations, I'm gonna go look at a couple new units this weekend, and I'll see like I'll see what's up with those new units, because I'm actually really intrigued by them. One of them is a duplex, like in the middle of nothing, back in but it's in the middle of like a very kind of a country road, literally, but it's not that far away from everything else. I was rather intrigued because it's a 2-bedroom duplex, and I would pay less for the duplex than I would pay for this apartment. But the biggest thing about it is because it's a duplex, the only neighbor you have to worry about is the other one on the other side of the wall. And you have enough rooms where you can isolate your stream gear to one room, and you probably aren't going to bother the neighbor that much. Like your voice is the only thing that's going to be loud in that scenario. And there isn't another house for like hundreds of feet in one direction, hundreds of feet in the other direction. And I think there is a house across the street, but that's it. So it's like, it's an interesting setup, but the only problem is it will be, because it's kind of remote, like it would take you 10 minutes to drive to anything like the store or whatever. So I have to think about that. But I want to take a look at it. So we'll take a look at that on Saturday. Trickster says that would be cool for streaming. Yeah, really cool for streaming, right? Like you never have to worry about making noise underneath, so you can stomp and it would be fine. And there's no neighbors above you because it's just it's half a house. And there's actually a really cool, I can't do pictures because I feel like the pictures will dox me. So, but there is a picture of the back patio, and the back patio is this view of the mountains, which is unbelievable. Like you just get a lawn chair and you can look at the mountains from your back patio. I'm like, that's really cool. And then if that wasn't exciting enough, there's also a washer and a dryer in the unit. So there's no laundry room. You just get to have this washer and dryer. And then you can do your laundry at your leisure. You don't have to go to a separate laundry room. You don't have to bring quarters, or you don't have to set up an app that does money that way. But yeah, Mocker, how are you? Are you doing all right? I know. I hope you're doing all right. It was really cool to see you throughout the last 2 weeks, and Turbo too, because like we got lots of Turbo cameos during the last Mockerthon. Picture says that is one reason I like my new place. Second bedroom only shares a ceiling with any rooms other than that. Other than that, it's just my room and the kitchen. Nice. Mocker says Turbo cameos. He'll have you know he's the main star. No, I believe that. I believe that. Turbo most definitely is of the opinion that he is the main star. Mocker says we actually have to go to the vet tomorrow as he's been having some pain, so we gotta check that out. Oh no! Okay, I hope that goes all right. Hopefully they cure what's it's ailing him. We'll be thinking of you, Mocker. Yeah. Mocker says he's been doing okay, but is very sensitive to touch. Gotcha. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Not the time for that. Appreciate you, Mocker. Mocker says, so yeah, I gotta check it out. Very good. Hopefully nothing too serious. Good deal. So that, so yeah, the duplex is one option. The second option is actually going back to the apartment building I was looking at back in August. And I liked it. I thought it was really nice. And so there's another unit available that's also on the second floor. And that other apartment is much better situated because it's closer to the freeway. It's closer to things. Like you can go to, there are restaurants and grocery stores and things like that. They're all kind of within the general like 2-mile radius. So you're good to go. Like that's a much more convenient place to live. Still a pretty quiet street though overall, but definitely more people than where you would be with a duplex. And there's actually a really cool, like botanical. What do you call it? Like a botanical garden. I don't know what a botanical garden. Yeah, you know, like kind of like. I was recently at the Huntington, like the CA and LA group, but it's like a smaller scale version of the Huntington Library. But there's no library. It's just a garden. So there's a garden like that that's like literally around the corner from where this apartment building is. So it's pretty cool. Like so if you need to just get away and just look at some vegetation, this garden is like right by it. In fact, it's literally on the other side of the wall from where the apartment building is. But you can't just go over the wall. That's illegal. So, but you can go around and you can go visit the botanical garden. Yeah, or arboretum. Oh, okay, arboretum. Nice. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. I'll field that, Crick. Sure. But yeah, so that's a good situation, and then the parking is gonna be fine. Obviously, the area I'd be going to in either case would be a lot less crowded than where I am now. And in the case of the apartment, it's a one bedroom. This is a 2 where I am. It's just one of the 2. This bedroom here. And the one bedroom, but it's a one bedroom that's pretty big, so it isn't that much smaller. Like it would pretty much just be the apartment I have, subtracting the other bathroom and the other bedroom. So if you just literally just deleted it from the floor plan, it's pretty much the apartment I would be going to in terms of the size and spacing. So it's actually pretty sweet. So that is what is on the table for 600 less. Well, not 600, because then you have to assess. They have a flat rate that they tack on for water and trash. So let's just assume that they tack on those $70. $70? Okay. So it's like $530 less rent a month. So yeah, I mean, it seems like a good deal. And then like I'm closer to my family, and I'm actually about the same distance from everything else. Like all the LA stuff is about the same amount of driving. It's crazy shit, man. It's like You can move like 30 to 50 miles in a different direction, and it doesn't even take that much longer for you to get to anything because of the way that because of where you are on the map. It's funny, but yeah, it's I'm gonna take a look at it. Mocker says that's a nice savings a month. It is. Yeah, I should certainly consider it. So, my concern, I guess, would be the moving costs, which would be significant. I mean, you'd have to rent a truck for about a certain amount of dollars. You'd have to rent amount of time. You have to get boxes. You would have to go to your savings and then get the deposit. You'll get the deposit back from the other place, you're in, but that doesn't come back. That usually takes a few weeks to get. So you would have to go to your savings and like get a deposit from the new place, and then put in the first month's rent on top of that. It's all kind of all lining up. But if the move were to happen, this is a good time to do it. December or January, kind of a good time to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I mean, I was already approved to move into the apartment building I mentioned. I was already approved. I had the application. I sent it. They said, you are approved to move in here if you're willing to move in on the specific date. It was just too soon. It was like right up against all the TwitchCon stuff. Like, this was not going to be good. I was still in the middle of that one. If you remember that migration project, I was still doing that. Like, I would not have had the capacity to figure out a move on top of all that. But now it's a good time. And then adding to all of the above, oh my gosh, what happened to Josh Allen there? Josh Allen just got hurt on a play in the football game. Oof, hope it's all right. But yeah, so yeah, it's exciting. I'll go look at these. I'll go to these spots and we'll see. I'll see what I think. Kind of go from there. I see a lot of excitement in keeping what I have now. And as I said on last week's stream, like, I think what I could do is I could just like take the entire studio setup and just move it to the smaller room. And by doing so, you have a full-on office and music production studio that you can offer to friends. People can come in and record and jam. And people can come in to be guests. And it would be a little less awkward doing it that way than doing it in this bedroom where there's a bed right there. But I don't think anyone ever really saw it as being awkward to begin with. So like, I think everyone's familiar with like streamer culture anyway. So it's not really that awkward in the end. Bahamas is dibs. Let's go. Nice. It should be fun. Like that is definitely something I was kind of excited about. And having the place to myself means that the kitchen streams can happen a lot more frequently because I'm not gonna have to worry about anybody coming out suddenly to make tacos, or although if they did make tacos, that'd be pretty good. But or make soup, or get. I've made tacos. I love the tacos I make. They're really good. Beds are only awkward if you make them awkward. Fair. Yeah. That's why. Well, I haven't mentioned it up to now. So yeah. I don't need to make it. We don't need to make it any more awkward. Tacos sound amazing. Yes, I think tacos sound amazing too. So we'll keep checking in on the Bills Texans game tonight as we go. So we're watching that along too, but only from time to time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do like every single. How big is this, by the way? Oh, why is it displaying that one? Oh, change that. Display. Which one? This one? Oh, that did not work at all. Oh my goodness, Katie! Welcome in, friends. How are you doing? Holy smokes. How are you doing, Katie? Come on in. Look at all the cool people that are here. We've got GoldenEye. We've got Captain Sam. And and Walter and Steffi and Riker. I met a lot of them in the summertime over in Toronto. El Beto, Magic, Katie Raider something. Holy cow. Welcome, everybody. It's so good to see you. How's it going? I predict the riot. I predict the riot. Thank you so much for the raid, Katie. How you doing? Can we give a shout to Voice Unmuted? Holy smokes, how are you? Virulent Kindness, how did I get here? What? Well, welcome in. Nice to see you. Yeah, Crix, this is time to riot. Good to see you. How you been? How's it going? Nice to see you back on stream. I know you've got plans. I saw a Discord just a bit ago tonight. There are plans in Voice Unmuted's channel, so please follow Voice Unmuted immediately, because there's an emo stream coming, or maybe was emo stream today? How was it? Wait, what is Steph says? Last Christmas. Oh my gosh, Steph, are we going there? Steph is fired. Oh, the emo stream Saturday. Cool. Okay, I was worried that I missed it. Okay, cool. Okay. That's exciting. So there's an emo stream coming. There are charity streams coming. So all the reasons to follow our friend Katie online. Voice Unmuted also absolutely crushed it with the EP, with the Villain EP release party back in the summer. We were talking about that trip just a few minutes ago. Like we were talking about, but we did not talk about during the stream tonight so far is the elephant in the room, which is Beer Town. Oh, I miss it. I would have a little quick anecdote. The Bull was in LA like last weekend, and I caught up with the Bull for a little bit, and I asked Bull, like, do you miss Beer Town? And he said Beer Town is life, and I'm like, absolutely. Oh, right? Like, we gotta go back to Beer Town. Beer Town is life. Beer Town is home. Absolutely. It's our calling. I was so excited to hear that they're opening a Beer Town in Seattle. I'm like, let's go. I'm in on this Beer Town. Let us do the thing. Let's see. Mocker says, good to see the thing where raids come where I stay away is still happening. Oh my goodness. It's good to have Mocker plays. And Walter says, Davey, Beer Town has piqued my interest. CLE here. I love it. Oh, what was that comment earlier? Let's see. AV looks good as me, please no. I think that's with regard to last Christmas. There isn't an actual Beer Town in Seattle. Oh, okay. Well, now I thought there was one that opening or got it. I got you. Just Beer Town people are going to Seattle potentially. Oh, okay. So we'll make our own Beer Town. I love where this is going. You know, Seattle can do a good brew or two as well. Virulent Kindness is there's a Beer Town wherever you make one. You know, I love that. I love that a lot. Walter says, oh, we keep joking about making a Beer Town Vancouver. I mean, that only makes sense, right? That would just consolidate all the operations for the community unmuted. Voice Unmuted says, Beer Town is where the heart is. Aw. Or something. 'Tis the season. Absolutely. Crix just says, slap a sign that says Beer Town somewhere, and it is Beer Town. I think that works for me. Beer Town isn't everybody. Oh, absolutely. I mean, every now and again I think about it. It's a lovely place. Like, it really is amazing. So for those who are not familiar with the Beer Town saga, Beer Town is a brew pub in downtown Toronto. And so during the Voice Unmuted EP release weekend, a lot of us were we went to Beer Town like once. I think it was like on Thursday or something like that. And we're like, we liked it so much, people just kept going back. And then we just kept getting updates on Katie's Discord about it. I'm like, oh, wow, you guys are back there. And then y'all went there like 5 or 6 or even 7 days in a row. And I'm like, I loved it. And then I was jumping in on some of those. And I think like on my last night in Toronto, Mimi and I we're both going in. We're both hanging out with everybody at Beer Town. So it was a good time. Walter says, I think Lucy was the longest. Yeah, Lucy was there for like over a week, right? Like 10 days. Look at that. What a run. Lucy's the only one that got 11. Oh, dude. Big time shouts to all of you. Like, this is... We love to see it. We love this. When I saw those updates when I got home, I was like, it warmed my heart. I was like, keeping the Beer Town spirit alive. It was great. Google says 11 is crazy. But for what it's worth, the beer was really good, like at Beer Town, you know? Half the group got 10. Absolutely. Yeah. And if not for my side quest to Ottawa, I would have definitely jumped in on a couple more of those Beer Town outings too. It was good times. Good times. I'm pretty sure Ryan was with us during one of those nights, right? Like, wasn't that E-Flat guy with us during one of the nights? I had to feel like that was the case. I don't think Ryan's really... I don't believe Ryan's gone dry, but even so, like, it's not just about the beer. It's just about the camaraderie, you know? And the appetizers, which also were really good. The beer cheese throw. Oh, yeah. Dryan. I love that, Romo. Yeah. Mocker says the FOMO regrets just keep piling up. Questionable. Good to see you. How's it going? And kudos to the Jays. I mean, I'm a shame about the ending. I'm in a very complicated position with that game, with that World Series, but it was an amazing World Series. I think it's really cool that the Jays made it. I hope they make it back. It's such a good team. But good to see you, Quejibo. Walter says the real question is, why aren't your beer down every day? Oh, Quejibo. I did see your update that you went back recently. That is phenomenal. Huge props. Yeah, and hi Goomba, welcome in. But and like 100 people just rated in. I have not mentioned who I am. I am Davey. I am a variety streamer based in Los Angeles, California, and I host a talk show each week called The Sandwich Show. And we've had a lot of guests from Twitch Music and other parts of Twitch on the program. We've also had people from YouTube on before, and we should eventually expand that to creators on Instagram and TikTok. Our good friend Katie was one of our guests. We've had Katie on several occasions, including our first interview, which was now like 4 years ago now. Wow, look at that. And then we've had Katie back for various Streamiversary specials. Good times. Berlin says he's very cool and I'm a very good judge of character. I don't know him. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yes, Walter. Yes, we have updated the sub goal. It is now not a chip stream. It is a Weetabix chip stream for 18 more subs between now and December and the end of December. And Guma says, "Oh, nice to meet you, Davey. Really great seeing you for the first time ever. Totally never met you before." Speaking of which, Goomba, it was awesome to catch you in town, especially like that first night when we did remember when we did the dim sum? Oh my goodness, Goomba. It was so cool. Good to have you as part of that. Like, it's really cool to see you IRL once again. Good times. Crickster says, I love Weetabix. I just bought about... Oh, Crickster, do I have the friend for you? If you like Weetabix, tune into Twitch tomorrow morning. Courtney Visser is the biggest Weetabix fan on Twitch. You will enjoy. And Courtney's also a great musician. Ramos says, wait, you met Goomba? Does he smell as bad as Barrett says? Well, not confirm or deny. Goomba says karaoke was great and really great meeting you again. Oh, for sure. Yeah, that karaoke was amazing. You know, when you get like a fellow, like other Twitch music, like a handful of Twitch musicians in a karaoke, it just takes it to another level. We had Ellie Fear there. We had Ashley Lawless there. We had Tom Thomas Tunes there and Katie. It was all good. It was all good times. Verlin says, there's a corgi musician. My hope has been restored. Let's go. I think I've said cozy, but there is also a corgi musician. Our pal Atlanta. I might have to edit that. I have not edited that thing in a couple years. So, but this link is still valid. Yeah, our pal Atlanta is very much a corgi musician. You've seen Clive on Atlanta's channel a lot, and Yeah. Goomba says, dang, Baron does have evidence to say things like that. That's funny. Of course. Actually, this might be an easy way to do it. So that's Courtney Visser's link. Check out Courtney tomorrow. Follow now. Check it out tomorrow morning. It'd be great. Walter says, speaking of IRL, when are we getting oxtail soup and trading muffaletta sandwich shops? Oh, we should do that. Yeah. And you're back in town, right? So like, we should do that very soon. Like, maybe even like Sunday soon. Message me. We'll talk. We'll talk. I want to try it. The oxtail soup sounds great. Yeah. Walter says Courtney is great. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Courtney's very much do be very great. Riker and Evolux, thank you so much for the follows, everybody. I really appreciate you. Glad to have you here. Glad y'all made it. I hope your stream was great. Lovely to have you as part of the Davey experience. The Sandwich Show is pleased to greet you. And we're balling. We're just hanging out. Walter says, why did I suggest that night before I'm heading out of town for Thanksgiving? Oh, well, when we get back, right? Like December will be wide open, I'm sure. So we can work something out. Sunday, okay. So maybe Sunday. All right. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Okay, we'll talk. Actually, sounds pretty good. But yeah. Now, Steph, were you serious about the last Christmas? Now this will carry the risk of like driving half of the chat that's in here out of the chat, but I mean, a request is a request. I will entertain it. Let's see. Chris says, "Ooh, where are you going for oxtail?" It will be in the LA area, yeah, because we were talking about it when we were at Beer Town. True story. Walter and I were talking about the oxtail place. Riker says, I thought I was following you. I had to correct my error. Oh, all good. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. Steph says, I'm always serious. That's true. I should know that. I should know that. I met you in person. Wait, should I actually say it? Yeah, I mean, we can hint around it. Yeah. You can say it to me, but yeah, that's fair. We don't want to get too, we don't want to make it too easy for everybody to dox us, but but K-Town's solid. Yeah, it's around K-Town. Like, I think we can say that. Crickster says my Haitian friend makes an amazing oxtail. She is a chef. Nice. Crickster says he knows I can't drive there. Oh no. Yeah. Walter says, oh, it's Korean oxtail soup place. That sounds so good. Rohomo, don't worry. I'll rate us out if he does last Christmas. Okay, Rohomo. Rohomo has our back. Nice. Alter says there is a whole town of beer. Oh, yes, Alter. The magical place called Beer Town. Yes, it exists. And we all were kind of hanging out there. It's kind of a little town we made in a bar in Toronto back in the summer, but I'm loving the vibes of like the return to Beer Town. That just sounds so good. So yeah, that's real cool to see you all again. Nice to have you here. But we will take some requests though if you want to do anything. I'm probably gonna relegate myself to karaoke tonight though, but I got prescribed some antibiotics and some added strength inhaler and one added strength inhaler, and between the two my voice is as good as it's been all week. It feels good. So if you do have a request, throw one in. We'll put some karaoke together tonight to start you off. Sound pretty nice as far as I know. Davey and Rahomo can confirm or not. No, I confirm. Crickster's a nice one. Yeah. We've hung out with Crickster before on numerous occasions. Good times. Alright, so let me go start this. Virulent says, I can communicate so well through food. Gosh, I suck at communication otherwise. I try to stay alone. Do you like Elvis? I like Elvis, yeah. It's interesting. We talked about Elvis on the show with Courtney. I do like Elvis. I don't have the fervor. I don't have like I'm not obsessed with Elvis as people were, in his day. But I do like Elvis. There's a couple of songs I do think would be among my favorites. Yeah, so if you would like to throw in some Elvis, feel free to suggest a tune. I might know the big ones, so Don't Be Cruel. I could do that. Love Me Tender. I think I could do that. I can do Blue Christmas because I've done that. I've sung that song a few times. Ooh, Suspicious Minds. That's not bad. That's not bad, Romo. Let me put that in. That is not bad. Hopefully I can remember like the bridges and all that, but I'll give it a shot. I think we should do that. That is pretty good. And if anyone else, like I said, anyone else that wants to suggest, rolling as I can. No worries, no worries. Thank you for coming by though. It's like great to see you here. Let's go do some Elvis for you, my friend. For your rating in with all the other folks from the community unmuted. It is wonderful to have you here. Let's do Suspicious Minds. Give me a sec here. I'll set this up and we'll go. That's a great song. It's probably got to be a top 5 song for me. A top 5 Elvis song. Like, very good song. Okay. Add that there. We'll be ready to go. And then I'm going to do some Blink after that. And we'll retire. I'll put these originals on the back burner for a little. I can't. What actually I could do one karaoke, but maybe another time. Walter says, honestly, food is the primary way I connect with people. It's the best, right? You can really find some common ground with it. All right, Suspicious Minds coming up for Rahomo and for all of you who rated in. Let's do it. Hopefully I remember. Goomer says your face is the primary way you connect with people. Food is good too. All right, here we go. Caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Okay, here comes the good part. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. No friend I know stops by to say hello. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? But here we go again, asking where I've been. You can't see these tears are real, I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. Oh, dry the tears from our eyes. Let's not let a good thing die. When, honey, no, I've never lied to you. Yeah, we're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me? When you don't believe a word I say, or don't you know that caught in a trap, I can't walk out. Well done, Mocker. Because I love you too much, baby. Don't you caught in a trap, I can't walk out. Because I love you too much, baby. Thank you, bro. Homo. That was awesome. Love that song. That was great. So I appreciate you. All right, we'll mark that as played. Let's catch up on chat. Also, Walter is really great connecting with people with foods nodders. Goomba, jingle bells, Goomba smells, but we like him anyway. Oh, man. Mocker says, thanks, Steffi. Your approval is what I seek on a daily basis. Nice. Steffi says, I have doubts to that. Better than my face, is Walter. I love it. So, but Mocker added the quote, your face is the primary way you connect with people. Goomba 1618. Nice. All right. So keep those requests coming. If you got anything you want to hear, throw it in the chat. And I'll see if I can sing most of those. And we'll keep going. And we'll chat too. So it should be fun. Crickster, anything you want to hear? Mocker, I mean, I deserved it. You had a birthday stream and everything. Mocker, what is your favorite song? Like, I would like to, if you'd be willing, I can do a tune for you. If you want to do like one of your favorite tunes, like I gladly do one for you. Let me know. Put that out there for you. Mark had a little birthday week or whatever. Did he ever? Yeah, he really did. Yeah, it was really something. But if you missed it, I think there are some VODs up of Mocker's epic subathon for birthday subathon. And it's on Mocker Plays' channel. So let me give you the link again. And incidentally, I should let you know, we have a bit goal. We will write a song about Mocker Plays on the stream. If we meet the 5,000 bit goal, I need to, where is that thing? Over here? This one? Gotta be able to see it. Okay, there we go. So 5K bit goal for the Mocker Plays song. But yeah, we got 2 months to do it, so plenty of time. Ron wants this. Mocker loves Knock 3 Times by Tony Orlando and Dawn. I'll do it. Mocker says, I've never heard of that, but I will agree for the bit. Crick says, I'm Team Davey, should rest his voice for now, but like hearing you sing other people's requests. Yeah, I like it too. I like singing other people's requests as well. Thank you. Well, we'll just do a couple more, and then we'll go back to resting the voice. Because, like, let's do Knock 3 Times for Mocker. Crickster says, do not stress out the lung situation. Yeah. No, you're right. It's not a good idea to stress any lung situations. So, and with that in mind, I think I'm gonna go. I think we got another hour ahead of us, and then we'll probably raid out. I'll make it a short stream tonight. So, here we go. Knock 3 times for Mocker, aka Make Mocker and Rahomo and friends. Yeah, puts healthcare professionalism mom voice. But I do want to sing this one. This is a good song. So this one's called Knock 3 Times. Here we go. Hey girl, what you doing down there? Dancing every night while I live right above you. There we go. I can hear your music playing. I can hear your body swaying. One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Whoa, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. If you look out the window tonight, pulling the string with the note that's attached to my heart. Read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adored you. Only in my dreams did that wall between us come apart. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Whoa, twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Ramos is knock harder. Oh, Ultra's just, I'm knocking on the ceiling but nothing is happening. Ramos is knock harder. Oh, I can hear the music playing. I can feel your body swaying. One floor below me, you don't even know me. I love you. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Whoa, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Oh my sweetness means you'll meet me in the hallway. Twice on the pipe means you ain't gonna show. Oh my darling, knock 3 times. That was fun. Thanks, Rohomo/Mocker, for the request. That's good stuff. Okay, so we'll go ahead and pause that for a bit. But thank you. Those were fun. We'll do some more tunes a little bit later. Thank you for the claps. Goomba, Rohomo, Alter, Mocker. Lovely to have you here. But yeah, nice to have you all here tonight. What am I doing? Oh, I am putting the music, this one back on. There we go. Questionable taste, Mocker, but well done, TV. Thank you, Rohomo. Goomba says, "God alert, great to see you, Dave." Good to see you. Great to see you too, Goomba. Big time hug to you as well. There you go. Do rest well, Goomba. I hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again. Let's see. So, in a day that was full of like delays and traffic and angry people on the way over and back, there was one highlight to the day, and it was the salmon dinner I had at the hospital commons. Now, most of the time when you go to the hospital for food, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be that good at all. But UCLA has a really special thing going. Their dining system, like their dining services are phenomenal, and that carries over to the hospital. So the hospital cafeteria is one of the best you'll ever see anywhere. It's really good. So I had a salmon. I had like a baked salmon with like sauce and like capers on top, and I had it with like mashed potatoes and steamed vegetables. Like it was a fantastic lunch, and it cost $10. Like it's absurd how low the prices are at the hospital. Like, so that was a nice little silver lining to what was a ragged afternoon, but it was really good stuff. Trickster says, I am hungry. I need to figure out foods. Walter says, wait, really? Yeah, it's wild. Like their dorm food also exceptionally good. Like they used to let staff like pop into the dorms if you use like your university ID card to go in. But I mentioned the UCLA because like the UCLA Medical Center is like it's huge. Like so that's where I wound up going for the immediate care. But it's next to their big old hospital, which is world renowned. So it's like it's pretty cool. But I think if yeah, it's like it's shocking. Like you would not expect food that good at a hospital, but nevertheless, it's great. Ultra says our hospitals have awesome food here too. Shit doctors, but good food. I think the UCLA hospital system might be the best of both worlds in that regard. Yeah. That sounds like the IKEA salmon meal. Pretty much. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah. I think that's like deeply embedded into my brain. I think that's what I was going for. Because you can choose sides when you order your meal at the hospital. So I was like, this would be really good with the mash and the veggies. So I think without even realizing it, I was trying to mimic the IKEA salmon meal. Yeah. Well, so yeah, MPI healthcare is on the UCLA system. Never had to use the hospital system, thank goodness, but good to know. No, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Keep that streak going, Walter. It's always good to be healthy. Like, why are you at the hospital? You okay? Oh yeah. So in the beginning of stream, I was talking about how I've been struggling with this cough for close to a month now. Probably about a month at this point. Because I got the con crud coming out of TwitchCon. And then right as I was recovering from that, I visited family, and my sister was sick at the time. And little did we know that my sister had a pretty gnarly kind of flu thing going too. It was not COVID in either case. But this is just part of the deal. I'm completely healthy, except now I'm down to just the cough, which is irritating. But it would be tough on some nights because like combining that with my ongoing mild to medium asthmatic conditions, it was getting tough to like talk on a consistent level. And I'm honestly surprised I did as many streams as I did over the last 3 weeks, but I definitely wanted to make it work for Anel, which I was kind of like, it was just starting about that time, but I had enough of a voice to do that stream. Great stream, same thing with Courtney, like great stream there too. Hanging out with Steggy, that was great too. But I just worked around those streams and then just tried to build up the voice and I thought I was coming out of it. And then like earlier this week, I was like, dang it, I could tell the congestion was still like nagging. So I just wanted to make sure that nothing more serious was going on. Fortunately, not the case. Yeah, they were saying that my lungs were completely good, like meaning the lungs themselves. They said that they sound healthy and everything. They were doing the stethoscope and all that. So it was just, there probably was just like this nagging little infection of some sort, maybe in the lungs, but the antibiotics should take care of that, and I'll be on that for about a week. So I'll have my meds, I'll have my enhanced, my extra strength inhaler. So I'll take 2 puffs a day, twice a day, and then I'll do my pill for the antibiotics. And I'm already feeling like a significantly better from yesterday. Significantly better from most of the week, honestly. Like I feel like, yeah, my lungs feel normal right now. Because I would have to, you might have even noticed, like I would cough. I pushed the cough button, but then I would cough on whenever I needed to. So yeah, it's been happening a bit for a bit. But this is some pretty solid, tangible progress. I'm still able to run regularly, which I'm really happy about. Which that's a good sign, because that'll help too. Like that usually running helps your respiratory system. So, very grateful for that. And that's the latest. Crixus' family always does that. Just kidding. No, you're right though. It's true. It's true. Yeah, but it's all right. I mean, how are we to know? Walt says, "Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. I should be all right." But it's stopped me from doing a lot of stuff. Like dealing with this cough for so many weeks. The first 2 weeks of me being sick is like I couldn't do any exercise because I was sick too. It was like that, and I was sick. Like damn, no running. So that the whole weight loss thing had to go out the window for that month because like I was like, I feel like I did okay. No, despite that, but we are certainly going to try to get back on track now. I wasn't eating a whole lot during the first 2 weeks anyway because I didn't even have that kind of appetite. But my eating is back to normal now, and I can exercise back to normal too. So that's all good things in the end. I still have a dumb cough since I had COVID in March. You still have a cough? Oh no! Oh, that's rough. Oh, well, hopefully it's manageable though. So, oh wait, we have a shout for Walter? Oh, let's go. Let me follow Walter. I don't know if Walter streams, but it doesn't hurt to try. I thought Walter did mention that Walter did do a stream like a bit ago. Oh, you do? Okay, cool. Super cool. Well, I'll shot you a follow, Walter. I'm gonna make sure I can pop in whenever I do see you. I am a food and drink streamer. Ooh, good topic. I love the topic. A very good topic. Yeah, that's great. I have followed Walter. I am food and art. Yes, excellent. You know, it was really cool that for Courtney, when we did our sub out with Courtney, it was really great that Courtney suggested Pinion Paints. That is a great streamer. What a great artist. I am so glad for that suggestion. Like there's a new place I can hang now. And it's so good. Like Pinion is awesome. Like it's a fun place to be. And Pinion's a great artist too. Mocker says, "Oh my god, what a coincidence. I eat food. Let's go, Mocker. Have a good lurk. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for your help too today with the modding stuff too." Walter says, "Oh yeah, she had so much energy." It's so true. Yeah, so true. Alter says, "I have way too many places to hang. It's tough to visit everyone." It's true. Yeah. I always feel bad when like I lose like when I stop going to a place after a while, and it's just because I'm at someone else's place. It's like, so I always like, if I've gone like several weeks without being at his channel and I go back and I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, been gone for so long," but there's no shame in it because like as you're saying, like it's a good problem to have. There's so many great channels out there. So I feel you on that, Alter. Okay, so I'm gonna just go on a little bit of a vocal rest. But I can keep chatting with you here, so I can do chat, like text chat. It's not exactly a BRB, but I'm gonna be like watching. I'm gonna put this football game on the corner of the screen, and then we can keep chatting about whatever sounds good. Those of you who came in on the raid, I'm also pondering a move. I might be moving from this apartment. Because my roommate's moving out at the end of the month, which is exciting because like I would get this all to myself, but while I do believe I can make the payments even without a roommate, without renting the room, it could be good to explore other options so you don't have to take all of that rental cost in one sitting. But I believe I can. And if we were to put a little extra into content creation and have that generate just a little more revenue, I think that would definitely assist that area. But ultimately, it's just a matter of me saving money better. And if I do, I think it'll be just fine, even here, like with the rent that such as it is. Rent control has been very good where I live, so I'm lucky. But I still want to explore these other places because of the opportunity. There's the opportunity to have a duplex, to have basically a house in the middle of in a country road. I mean, that's exciting. It'd be so quiet, you know? Wouldn't that be fun? And then the other option would just be better situated, so it's easier for me to drive to everything else in LA. So they both are good options. So I'm gonna check out those options on Saturday. It'd be really great. Walter says we kind of had that sitch too when we had a roommate move out, and we were prepared to leave it vacated, but a friend then asked to move in a few months later. Oh, neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And that's the thing I'm gonna look at too. I will see if there's anybody that needs a room for even just for a short amount of time. Like I have is not just a spare room. I have a spare room and a spare bathroom. This apartment has 2 bathrooms. So it is a rather good luxury for the purpose of renting out the property, because you essentially get your own mini apartment by renting out the room. So it's been a good. I can understand why my current roomie's been here for 4 years. It's a good place. Good property management. We changed owners recently, but for the majority of our time, we've had great owners. Yeah. I'm really glad that worked out for you too, Walter, though. Yeah. This is good. It's a pretty good spot. So just to lay out the options, so option 1, keep this place. I might move the stream room, the stream gear from this room to the room behind me. So it's a smaller room, but it would be dedicated to my office. It would be a dedicated stream room, which opens the door to something very exciting that we've never done before. With that setup, you could have bands come in and do mini concerts in the room. So it's a concert space too. It becomes like that. We might have to get another mixer to do that, but it's seriously possible to do. So a 3-piece ensemble could totally pull it off in that room. Yeah, it's all really exciting stuff. It's really exciting. So, it's tempting to just explore that for a couple months and see what happens. Then, like you said, maybe I'll have a cousin or a friend or somebody I know that needs a room for a couple months, and they'll be willing to help pay the rent. And I'm like, yes, come. Be part of this for a few months. We'd be glad to have you, So, that's all on the table. Okay, Aldris, enjoy your... Oh, Aldris, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good night, Aldris. Aldris, enjoy your sports ball. Thank you. Okay. So I'll be off mic for the next 5-ish minutes, but I'll chat here some more with you as we round out the rest of the first half in the football game. And to aid that, I'm going to put the football game on too, but just in a corner. Oh, this whole thing. That's right. This is a deliberate scenario. I don't think that is going... Hold on a second, let me try something. Let me see something really fast. Oh no. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. The Texans just gave up a big ol' kickoff return for a touchdown. So they had a 13-9 lead, and now they gave the lead right back to Buffalo. Crazy. Okay, this is what's going on. So when I push this button, this should come back, and it will. And then I'm going to be able to see this. Oh, there you go. Now it's back. So let's just put that over there for a little bit. Oh, okay. Sports ball. Yep. Okay, let me get back on mic. So, those of you who are watching on the VOD, what we talked about during the break was Crickster mentioned a mustard recipe, which is exciting. Just acquiring a mustard recipe from the family. And then King checked in. Welcome, King. Good to see you. And all the while, the Texans have been really giving the Bills a tough game. And they're really close to taking the lead back here with a touchdown, or they'll tie it with a field goal, or they'll turn it over. That's one of three options. But Walter says, "Ooh, I made pad thai for lunch, which took so long it became dinner." Ooh, Walter, that sounds great. I haven't had pad thai in a minute. That sounds really good. And Rahomo asked, when I said I'll be back in 2 and 2, was like, "Is that a Love Connection reference?" I said, "Yeah, it was." And then Rahomo says, "You cannot ban the broadcaster." Oh, it's funny. So, Wicked for Good's opening tonight. It says it's opening tomorrow, but it seems like most theaters are just playing it tonight. So, I think some people even saw it on Wednesday night. I didn't go. I wasn't that quick to it, but I might see it tomorrow night. If I don't see it tomorrow night, it'll probably be like maybe Monday or Tuesday when I'll see it. I'm not even sure. Maybe Tuesday-ish, I think. I think. Holy cow, 1,000 bits. Mocker, we're getting close to that goal. 2,500 bits out of 5,000. It's good to see you, Night Angry. Thank you so much for your incredible generosity. Holy cow, thank you. Welcome in. Walter says, "I mean, it took forever because I was distracted from Katie's stream and was woefully unprepared, so I went to the market for missing ingredients." Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it came. I'm glad you were able to finish it, though. I've been down that road of missing ingredients. It can be tough. But, then it's just like nagging at you the whole time. I gotta get this. I gotta get this seasoning. I gotta get this, vegetable. Yeah. Oh, Texans took the lead back. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a flag. I don't know who it's on. Crickster says, "I have not seen either of them. I'm not a fan of certain I am not a fan of a certain actress." Oh, okay. Well. But I'm excited about it. And I think I would... And I don't want to be the kind to yuck anybody else's yum. It's going to be a big thing this weekend, so... I've already seen the first one. Very, very good. And the second one, I imagine it'll be just as good, so... I'll let you know the findings once I do get to the theater to see it. Extra point is good. Wow. So there you have it. Texans are giving him... Now, my dad texted me saying that the Bills might finally get a win in this building. Apparently, the Bills have not won a game in Houston in a very long time. Certainly, I went back as far as like 10 years ago. Maybe not 10 years, maybe like 7 years ago. And yeah, to my knowledge, they have not won a game since Josh Allen's been the quarterback in Houston. That's interesting. So we'll turn that feed off for a little bit. Yeah, this is a good stream. Thank you so much again for hanging out. Like, I really do appreciate it. Let me see. I agree with Walter. That is very, very cool, Crickster. Crickster says, "I now have to beg my dad for the coleslaw recipe. It has sharp cheddar in it." So yeah, after stream I'll check out that. So folks, if you want to check out the brown mustard, that Crickster posted in the Discord, you can. Here's the Discord. I shall put the link up. It is good times. It is good times. Let me see. Checking to see who's on right now. Where we could, you know, places we could raid. Okay, I think I got it. Chris says, "Oh, you really wanted to be brown mustard? It's not brown mustard. No, my goodness! I ain't angry. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Mocker. I think Mocker sauntered off, but oh wow, Mocker. We're gonna do the song. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, that is so nice. I Ain't Angry just cheered another 2,500 bits to complete the goal of 5,000 bits. Holy mackerel! So we will dedicate a stream, and I would love to get your assistance, chat, in writing a song about our good friend Mocker Plays. So join us, won't you? In the next stream, whenever it is. I think we'll do it. I think we'll do it in about maybe Tuesday next week. But amazing. Thank you so much, I Ain't Angry. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate you. Unbelievable. Like, incredible generosity. So yeah, I can't thank you enough. Like, it's so nice to I will give I Ain't Angry a chance to request a song if you so choose. It's up to you. So it is yellow spicy mustard. I keep mixing that up. I am so sorry. I did not mean to. I got you. Okay, I think I know where. I think I have the probable raid target on lock. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be very good. Whoa! What? We've hit the Weetabix goal too. Thank you so much, Ryan Angry. Holy crap! Unbelievable. Now we are in for the Weetabix and chip stream, which we're gonna do. Holy smokes! My goodness. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Would you like anything at all for your generosity? Please, like I can do a song, I can do and redeem anything you want. I put up the link for the song list. Holy cow, we are up to, that says 99, but I'm pretty sure we're up to 100. I think that's 100, but yeah, I'm gonna call that 100. My goodness, that'll update momentarily, but holy smokes. Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm not used to this much hype. That's oh my gosh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much, I Ain't Angry. Crix, Artfully Crix is also for the people who enjoy coffee and adult libations. Trader Joe's has hard Vietnamese coffee. It's like Irish coffee, but with a harder coffee. Like is it stronger? Like, is the coffee part of it stronger? Vietnamese coffee is really good, so like I'm all in on that idea. Yeah, we're gonna do chips. We're gonna do chips, and we're gonna do Weetabix. You know what I was thinking too? It might suit us to do this stream on. So I need to let Courtney know. So tomorrow morning I'll go to chat and let Courtney know. But I think it might suit us to do the stream as an afternoon stream. So stay tuned. I'm thinking I gotta figure out where to get Weetabix. That shouldn't be too bad. Crickster has figured out a place for Weetabix, so maybe I'll inquire with Crick about that. Not too far-fetched, we can do that. We'll try all sorts of different chips. It's gonna be great. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be a great stream. And then the Mocker Plays song, I think we'll do that on Tuesday. Oh, you can do it on Amazon? Oh, sweet. That's a score. Okay, that's great. That makes it easy. So we'll jump on Amazon and get some Weetabix. Yeah. I am delighted to do this for all of you. coming up. So yeah, I think that's the thing I want to check on. Like, when I would like to invite Courtney to at least to sit in on the stream to enjoy these Weetabix observations, because I'm very excited about it. I was gonna like get a bowl and then have the Weetabix in the bowl like a cereal, and then we could try it with other things, you know. Like, if you dip the Weetabix in like ranch dress, I mean not ranch, Thousand Island, would that be good? You know, barbecue sauce, would that be? You know, there's endless opportunities here. Oh, World Market has it too. Okay, cool. Okay, so World Market has it as well. Good deal. Walter says, I'm sure you will have it too if you needed a physical shop. Yeah. And also, World Market's a good place to refill on coffee crisp, so things to be grateful for. I love it a lot. Well, Walter was not... I was spitballing that. Walter says, Thousand Island Weetabix. That doesn't... Okay, yeah, that's probably... I don't think I thought that one through. Weetabix and honey and milk. Yeah. I'd even sell for just the Weetabix and the milk. That just sounds delightful. Delightful. Yeah. When you're thinking about it, yeah, absolutely. But I'm thinking like a Saturday morning stream or a Sunday morning stream. That's when I want to do the Weetabix and chip stream, because that way we can have more people from Courtney's community jump in on it, because it's at a much more manageable time. Like one that lines up with when Courtney normally streams. I think that's what we'll do. We'll make it a daytime stream. The Mocker Plays songwriting thing might be a daytime stream too. I'll figure out the win of that shortly. If you do it this coming Sunday, I can be there, otherwise I'm at work. I'm not sure if I can do... I'm not sure if that coming Sunday is the greatest. But there could be another one that opens up later, so I'll see what I can do. It would have to be really early. It would have to be really early if I'm gonna do it on like this particular Sunday. Like that would be like, it would have to be like an 8 a.m. stream. How are you as far as, are you morning people or are you night people? We could do it. I might need to join the Courtney Discord to inform the folks about what's happened. But yeah, are you like, would 8 a.m. be too early for a lot of you? I can understand that. 9 a.m. like the kind of happy medium. Amazing though. This is amazing stuff. Like we'll have some ideas. I could do it. And if not, we could just do it right after the Thanksgiving break. That'd be fine too. No, I can't actually. I'm going to work conference after the Thanksgiving break, so we have to take that whole week off. So no to that idea, which I was going to mention in next week's stream. But yeah, we will have a stream break from for the week after Thanksgiving, because I will be out of town the whole week for a work conference. Certainly, I've considered like doing some IRL stuff, maybe, but most likely, because it's going to be so busy with like work things and work talks and work notes and work, and then we eat and back to work. I probably am not going to have a whole lot of free time during that trip, but it shall be a good time, because I need to learn all this stuff anyway. So it's going to be a very productive trip. Yeah. Art Crickster says you need to gather weird chips anyway. Yes, very true. I feel like we should make sure we get that all sorted out, and then we can figure out the planning of it. The Weetabix is probably the easiest part, and then the other weird chips we gotta work on. Yeah. Yeah, Crick says you need to gather weird chips anyway. Yeah. Again, World Market is a good place for that. Yeah. World Market is a phenomenal snack shop. Like it's like people are sleeping on World Market for snacks. Like they have great snacks. And literally from all over the world. Walter says, I am pretty sure you don't want to float that idea with Courtney. Okay, fair enough. We'll just roll it out, and then if Courtney finds us, then great. Yeah. Christian says it's a good place to kill $100 way too easily. Yeah. Oh, no, that's exciting though. That's so exciting though. We've got our goals all in the queue, all figured out, and we are set for the rest of the calendar year. It's an amazing time. Thank you so much again. I Angry, you're just so kind to do that. Like, I can't even say enough about how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, got about 20 more minutes. Okay, so let me get some water. Now I'm gonna take an actual BRB because I would like to get some more water, and I'll be back in about 2. Literally just 2, and I'll see you then. All right, we're back. Oh my goodness, that was so amazing. What an awesome show, generosity. Oh my goodness, so grateful. So it's wet out there. It's been raining. The rain picked up since I started stream, so it's really coming down pretty solidly over in La La Land. I got some Fritos. Fixer says it was pouring. I left work early. Wow. Nobody knocked 3 times on the ceiling or twice on the pipe while I was away. But that's okay. What was the knocking then? Maybe it was part of the song? My mic was down. 2 sets of knocking or banging or hammering. Can't imagine what that would have been if I mean, maybe something went stray. Maybe there was like some clip that went out on. That was out. A keyboard, welcome. It's good to see you. How was your anime? What did you watch tonight? We have Twitch, of course, has a lot of enthusiasm for anime, so we're very curious which movie you watched. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the Discord raid. Good to see you. Thanks for the 100 bits too. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of food to exhibit tonight. Just this bowl of Fritos. Frito scoops. Yu Yu Hakusho? Yu Yu Hakusho. Oh, okay. Right on. What's it about? Tell us a little bit about it. And we're just at the beginning, but we're watching all of it. Oh, it's a TV show. Okay. A Haku show. Gotcha. Is it on Crunchyroll? And also keyboard. Keyboard says I think it is. Okay, cool. Artfully correct. Fritos are yummy, but only made better by chili cheese and sour cream and green onions. Yes, all those are great. Keyboard says it's an oldie but goodie. Nice. But a belated congrats on 5 years on stream. It's no small thing to keep it going. We've seen plenty of people on Twitch like stop streaming recently. So it's like if you're still doing it this many years in, you're doing great. So big congratulations to you. I'm sorry I didn't make your stream, mate. What was that? I don't even remember what was going on that day, but as many people know, it's tough to get to anybody's streams these days with like work being so busy, but I'm glad you had a good time. It looked like it was a great stream. Thank you, stuff. Right on. And keyboard guy, I know you're in California too. Are you keeping dry okay? Because it's been wet. It's been very, very rainy out this way. Probably working and lifting. Got it. Keywork says, need to run off and get dinner out of the oven. Give me a back. No worries. But thank you very much for hanging out. It's good to see you. Shout to Keyboard 60. Keyboard says we're good enough. Jimbo had to drive home in it. Word up. I'm glad you made it safely, Jimbo. Keyboard says you bet he's home and we're safe. That's good. No flooding and no roof leaks. You're winning. That's great. That's great news. Get back. Okay. Yeah, Keith Cricksters. Have you had to bring out your kayak? So let me go refresh I'm gonna refresh this panel in a minute. Crickster says my work parking lot was 5 inches deep all day Saturday. Saturday was a very, very, very rainy day. Yeah. Very rainy out there. What was I trying to do? Oh, yeah. I'm just looking at the radar to see who's out there. Okay, cool. I think we got it. Crichter says, my feet were soaked all day. Look at that. Crichter says, did you see my Mocker song stream suggestion? I did not. Let's go see. Let us go. Forgive all my chewing right now. I'm particularly hungry at the moment. You should write your own and then ask ChatGPT to write one with some prompts and see what hilariousness it comes up with. Yeah, ChatGPT is always gonna come up with some hilarious stuff. I'm not really a proponent of using AI to write music though, so I would like to go it alone, kind of like a community chat, like chat and me doing it. I will say though, ChatGPT has put out some really fun lyrics over the years, so it's just a thing I don't do. But it's cool to see. It's good to see other people do it. I always find it fun. I feel pretty consistent about that. I'm trying as much as I can to lay off of AI wherever I can, because I just don't like where that could possibly go. It's already kind of a slippery slope as it is, so. But, it's interesting. Like, we have a lot of friends who do use it. Like, Kenny's used AI to generate, like, cartoons. Like, you've seen Kenny's, like, cartoon depictions with AI, and actually they're surprisingly good. They're pretty good. I won't say surprisingly good. I think Kenny writes them out pretty well, but then they generate, and then you'll see like really solid like octopus imagery and things like that. Chris just says, I think my art form is safe. I asked for ideas and they were horrid. Oof. Yeah, I got you. Dang it, I'm gonna have to take another BRB. Alright, I'll be right back in just a minute. Sorry about this, everybody. Okay, we're back, and enjoy the rest of your lurk, keyboard. I'm glad you've acquired the food and you're enjoying the food. I hope that goes well. Whew. We did good. Solid stream, about 2 hours tonight, and had an amazing raid by Voice of Muted. Thank you so much again, Katie, for the raid. I love it. I love all the Beer Town happenings too. And Walter says thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. Absolutely. Glad to do that. So, the place I want to raid tonight, I think, is a place that the folks from Katie's community will be very familiar with. Very familiar with. And we're heading there. It'll be a great splash. We hadn't seen this with our friend in a bit. So let's... Yeah, no, actually, that's a good guess. That's a very good guess. It's a phenomenal guess. A phenomenal guess. Phenomenal guess. You might even find some of our friends over there. So, like some of them, I might already be there hanging out. So, yeah. But I was going with Tom. Yeah. We're gonna go to see Tom Thomas Tunes, and that because Tom was really fun to hang out with, and I think it would be really cool to catch up with Tom. And Tom's got a new song out in December, so let's go do that. And I want to thank you so much. And first of all, thank you to I Ain't Angry for like all the hype, 3,500 bits and 18 gift subs, unbelievable. Like, thank you so much. You are such a great. You're very, very kind to do that. So thank you so much, I Ain't Angry. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much to Voice and Mute for the raid. Thank you to Keyboard for the 100 bits as well, and the Discord raid. And thank you to Riker Omega and Avilux for the follows tonight. We had so many follows. And to really punctuate that, if I'm looking at my board correctly, no, it's still, even with the 2 follows, apparently I am seeing that the Sandwich Show has 2 followers remaining to get to 2,400 tonight. We're saving the celebration for 2,500, but 2,400 is phenomenal. Like, we've had a great run of followers, and it really happened suddenly. So thank you so much tonight. We'll do our best to try to put up a stream next week. I think Tuesday, is the front runner for the time being, and we'll figure out what to do as far as Mocker's song. We'll try to write a song together, and then we'll do the Weetabix stream maybe a little later. The Weetabix and Chip stream. I want to put out promos for it. I want to do like Instagram promos and graphics and all that. So. That is gonna be a big time. That's gonna be a big time. But yeah, that is gonna be so fun. So, and then Walter, let's chat as far as the soup happenings and Crickster. Let's chat too, because I would love to talk to them a little bit more about mustard. Yellow spicy mustard, not brown, but spicy, yes. Okay, great. I shall do that, Walter. Duran says Weetabix no. Very well. Well, thanks for checking in, Duran QC. We're gonna go hang out with Tom Thomas Tunes. Let's get those raid calls in the chat, friends, and we will say hi to Tom Thomas and see what our pal's up to. But thanks again. Have a good weekend. Stay out there if you're not already. And we'll see you in a couple days as we lead up to Thanksgiving weekend. That's a week from now, but still. And sending our love to Carrot and everybody on Twitch too for just all the grief we've experienced recently. But we're glad to see you all here. We appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for doing what you do. Just being here is a lot, and is extremely great. Is extremely wonderful. That's what I mean to say. When I said it's a lot, that doesn't sound good. It's like you guys being here is a lot. That's not what I meant. I meant you being here is extremely wonderful, and so we're so glad to have your presence. And we had Joe's presence for many months, and we're gonna miss him. We're gonna miss Toby, but those of you who are here tonight, we're so glad that you are here, and thank you. I'm Davey. That's our show. We're going to head to Tom Thomas Tunes. Make sure to follow Tom when we get there. And we'll pass a good word and share the love. Good night, everybody. See you in a couple of days. Have a good weekend. You're the best. Take care.